Everybody, okay, so this isn't one of my weight loss videos. This is a response video to Blah333, or Tabitha. And, she made a video about her and her boyfriend met. And I realized when I was watching her video that her boyfriend, the way she met her boyfriend and the way that I met mine, was kind of similar. So I was like, oh, I want to make a response video for that. So this is it. My boyfriend moved, my fiancé now, he's my fiancé now, and I'll show you a picture of the ring at the end of the video. My fiancé moved down here to Mississippi, his 10th grade year. It was my junior year, and at the time, I was dating somebody, and we met through, ROTC, me and my fiancé now. We were both in ROTC in high school, and, like, when he moved here, like, I knew him, and, like, I talked to him, and, like, I gave him a ride home one time. That was pretty much it. Well, me and the other guy that I was dating, we broke up, and so I was single for a while, and so my senior year came, and I got to be the company commander, and which pretty much just meant, like, you were the student that ran the classroom for that period. And Alex, my fiancé, he was in the class too. And so we both had leadership positions, so like we started talking more and like getting to know each other better, and then like Halloween started coming around, and his family does a really big Halloween haunted house party, and he's like, we need people to come help. He's like, if you want to come help, you can. And I was like, oh, that'll be awesome. So I went over a couple of times, and like I helped paint some stuff, and like that's when I realized, like, I really like this guy, like, you know, he's super sweet, and like, I don't know, I really like him. And so and we texted a lot back and forth at this point. And then Halloween came around, and that was a lot of fun. But then I was in the haunted house, and I had a mask on, so I normally wear glasses, like these, like, you know, I have my seeing glasses. I take them off in the videos because of the glare. But anyways, I had my glasses off in my pocket because I was wearing a mask jumping out at people in the haunted house, and my glasses fell out of my pocket, and somebody still stepped on them, and they broke, like, this part right there. They broke the part where it connects, like, right there. And so, like, it wouldn't stay on my face. So I started freaking out and crying because I was like, my glasses are broken. It was the first time I ever broken my glasses since I started wearing them in 6th grade. So why didn't cry? But I was like freaking out because I was like, I won't be able to see to drive home and everything like that. So he took me by the hand out of the haunted house, and he fixed my glasses for me, and then I was able to drive home that night, and we still continued talking through text after that and seeing each other at school. And then, like, at one night, like, we both, like, I was sure that he liked me back, but, like, he didn't say anything, so I was just finally, like, I texted him one night, and I was like, hey, look, I mean, I really like you and stuff, and I think that you like me too, and I was just wondering if you're ever gonna ask me out, or if you want to. And I was like, it's okay if you don't, I understand. And I was like, but, you know, that's just kind of like the vibe that I'm picking up on and stuff. And so, like, he wasn't texting me back, and I was like, oh my god, I just screwed up. And I was like freaking out because, like, he wasn't texting me back, and I was like, oh my god, you know, he doesn't like me, and I just ruined everything and everything like that. So he finally texted me back because he didn't have his phone because he was doing something with his family. He finally texted me back, and he's like, yeah, I like you. And I was like, okay, cool. And I was like, so what does this mean? And he was like, well, will you go out with me? And I was like, yeah, I'll go out with you. And so we got together on November 11th in 2010, and that next day, like, we had a drum meet for ROTC, so we came back to his house afterwards after getting Subway. We got Subway and then came back to his house. And then we watched the new Alice in Wonderland, the Tim Burton Alice in Wonderland that had just come out. And, so we did that, and it was really nice. And then he told me I loved you on, like, the first day that we were dating, and I thought that was crazy, and I was like, oh my god, you know, you just told me you loved me. But I was like, it was crazy, but it wasn't. It was like, okay. And then, like, he told me, like, that first week, he's like, I have a feeling that you're, like, the one, and he's like, you know, I'm gonna make you my wife. And I was like, oh my god. I was like, I don't know. I was like, I think I feel the same way, but I was like, I don't know, you know. I mean, you know, we're only, you know. So anyways, so I mean, we stuck together, and I graduated high school, and he was still there, and I started college, and he was still there, and, you know, and then we celebrated our 1 year, and then after our 1 year, he's like, I really want you to go up, because our 1 year's in November, like, our 1 year was in November, like, that's our anniversary, and so Christmas was coming up, and he's like, I really want you to, come up to Illinois to meet the rest of my family, because that's where he's originally from. And he's like, I really want you to come up there, like, because we went the week before Christmas. So I was like, I don't know if I want to go. It's cold up there. It's a 16-hour drive. And I was like, I don't know. And then I was like, okay, yeah. I was like, I'll go with you. And I had no idea. But he actually proposed while we were up there for Christmas. And, like, he had talked to my mom and my grandma. And he, like, already asked them for their permission and stuff like that. And, like, then he asked me when I was up there, and I said yes. And I was, like, so excited, and I was crying. And, we caught it on video and everything like that. And so we got engaged. And, we've been engaged now for 8 months since then. And so our 2-year anniversary is coming up in November. And, yeah, so that's pretty much how we met in our story. He is studying to get into the military while I finish college. And I'll show you a thing. Here's the ring. There's my ring that he gave me. Isn't it pretty? He did such a good job. Yeah, he did such a good job. I was so happy. Like, I cried. Like, I just couldn't stop crying. So yeah, that's how me and my fiance met now. So yeah, I hope we can find more stories like this. And like I said, this was just a response video for Tabitha's How I Met Your Boyfriend. So yeah, my family loves him. I love his family. They love me. Like, it's just everything was perfect. Like, you know. So, and like my mom. Like, he knew we knew our each other's family, like, before we started dating, and, like, they both were very happy when we got together, and, like, they were like, we told you so, we told you we're gonna get together, and I was like, no, but anyways, yeah, so that is me and my fiance's story of how we met. Alright, guys, well, thanks for watching, bye.